Hi, Marshmallows. Welcome back to another celebrity tarot reading. Psych. Nope. We're not doing a tarot reading. We will be doing an intuitive reading. All right. And for various reasons, but before I go on and continue, I just want to say anything and everything that I've stated in this video is completely false. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just for entertainment purposes only. This is all false for legality purposes. Period. Now, let's continue this quote unquote reading on Jay-Z. You guys are going to witness my talent in its truest form where I can read on somebody without using tarot cards at all. Now, I will be doing a tarot reading on my Patreon, so go ahead, click the link in the description below and subscribe to my Patreon because the video will be posted there where you can purchase $8 only, and we can really get into the nitty gritty of whether or not Jay-Z is guilty. Now, like I said, that will also be completely false. Okay, this is just for practice purposes, for entertainment purposes. Everything is false. Okay, I also do tarot readings. Link down in the description below. They're $20, but they're worth it because not only do you purchase a tarot reading, you purchase your own personal counselor, girl. Like, I'm literally gonna be your therapist. But anyways, so yeah, let's continue. So Jay-Z. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The reason why I will not be doing a public tarot reading on Jay-Z is the same reason why I will not read on Azealia Banks. Okay? Allegedly, I believe that Jay-Z is a warlock. Okay? I think he is a practitioner. I think he is highly protected, even if he doesn't practice it himself. Because think of it, Jay-Z at this point has built an empire. He has built his own brand, right? And it's a big brand. Um, and so he doesn't even have to practice it. He can have people around him protecting him, right? If you think celebrities and these people are not the spirituality, you are very naive, okay? Very naive. Because remember, when I did the Beyonce reading, which I'll never forget about that, I did the reading, and Beyonce literally told me energetically to shut the fuck up and stop talking about her kids. Ever since then, I have not done, that is why I've not done an updated Beyonce reading, because girl, I refuse. Like, yeah. They are very protected, and I believe they are both practitioners, but Jay-Z especially. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Not everything needs a tarot reading. I know you guys love to see me read, but I highly encourage you guys to use your own intuition and use context clues. All right. So, if you guys don't know, somebody came out. Now, their identity is not disclosed, which I've been searching and searching. Their identity is not disclosed, but a girl came out and said basically back in the day when she was 13 years old, and so for some reason she was around Diddy and she was around Diddy and Jay-Z. Um, they basically assaulted her. Um, how can I say this? They intimately assaulted her. Okay. They S word Julie assaulted her. Back in the day, I think it was at a party or after a party that they had for like some type of award show. And basically she is filing a lawsuit against him, right? I think it's a lawsuit or she's pressing charges. Either way, she's proceeding with legal she's proceeding legally to hold Jay-Z accountable as well. Now, Jay-Z has since came out, well, really his lawyers, because again, y'all, think about it. Jay-Z at this point has a whole empire. He has a whole brand to protect. So he doesn't have to speak out and defend himself. Why? He has people who speak out for him, right? His lawyer. His lawyer has really been putting in the work to defend him, and honestly I think his lawyer is doing more bad than good. Now Jay-Z came out himself and said a personal statement basically to deny these claims, and what he said absolutely did not make himself look any better, right? He basically said, you know, against these claims of him assaulting a girl way back in the day when she was 13, he said, you know, I got a wife, I got kids, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. There's no way I would ever do that. I mean, he never said I would never do that. That's not my thing. He just said, you know, I got wife and kids and I'm from New York. That's not a part of our culture. Let me tell you something. As a girl that was raised in Brooklyn, New York, as a girl that was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, it is very common for the men to have no respect for women. And that is the number one reason why I will never go back to dating men from New York. The culture is very, like, very much not respectful of women, not respecting their space. So automatically, just based off of his statement of being a young man from New York and that's not a part of our culture and we were taught to respect, that's an absolute lie. Okay, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Domestic violence is normalized in New York. It is normalized. So him saying that it's very common for women in New York to experience some type of assault from a man, so automatically doesn't make him look good. And then the whole wife and kids, Jay-Z, and y'all are not going to want to admit this, the only difference between Jay-Z and Sean Combs is that Jay-Z can keep his shit under wraps. He keeps his skeletons in the closet, right? The problem with Diddy is that he got too cocky and he got too confident and he thought he was unstoppable. So he let all his shit slip out. He felt comfortable. Jay-Z knows better. He knows to keep his shit under wraps. Have y'all ever seen Diaries of a Video Vixen, that girl that came out and she was like, basically she was in a car with Jay-Z and he made her give a BJ with a condom on? Did y'all hear about that? Jay-Z is very meticulous. He's very much, in my opinion, I think, a narcissist. He constantly uses his image of Beyonce and his kids to make himself look better. Just because a man is seen with his wife and kids does not make him a good man. He could be a good husband, but that doesn't mean he's a good father, or he can be a great father, but that doesn't mean he's a good husband. Just because and that's how you know the bar in society is set so low, to the point where as soon as we see a man with his kids and wife, it's like, oh my gosh, yes. But we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. He constantly uses his image with Beyonce and the kids to make himself seem better. And who else used to do that? Diddy. Diddy did that a lot. He used the whole father love thing and he used his kids to make himself look better. I 100%, and this is all alleged, but we will confirm in the tarot reading on my Patreon. Go check it out. I believe the victim. I believe the victim. Period. You know, a lot of people don't think a lot of people don't think Jay-Z is capable of all these things, but I'm here to tell you now, back in the day, Jay-Z was a hoe. Okay, look at his dating history. He was dating a lot of younger girls. That was his type. From Aaliyah to Beyonce, when she was like, they got together when she was like 19. So it's not unbelievable that a girl came out and said when she was 13 years old, you know, Jay-Z did something to her. Look at the girls he used to date back in the day, y'all. Use context clues. That's all I'm going to tell you guys to do. Use context clues. Jay-Z, the only difference between Jay-Z and Diddy is that Jay-Z was able to clean up his image a little bit. And because of the capital that he stands on, he's able to have more protection than Diddy. Diddy got too confident, he got too cocky, and he got too big for his britches. And that's what fucked him over in the end. Whew. That was a lot. Um, like I said, to add on to my whole assumption that Jay-Z is a warlock, which is alleged completely. Um, Sloan Bella, you know, the psychic celebrity tarot reader, he also came at her a little bit in his statement, right? He said that, you know, he could possibly be suing her. And like I said, if that doesn't tell you that his ear is to the streets, these celebrities, they're not completely immune to social media. They know what's going on. They hear us talking about them. They know about the tarot readings child. And that is why he threatened to basically shut her up and sue her. Mind you, she also came out and said that Jay-Z and Beyonce are both witch and warlock, and they are practitioners and they are protected. But that's all I'm going to say, you guys. Again, if you guys want to see me do a reading on him, click the link in the description. I will not be subjecting myself to any type of nothing, girl. You might have to pay, okay? But I have another tarot reading coming out that you guys can watch, and that is on Chloe Bailey and the Jamaican dude, or I think he's Nigerian. My bad. No, he's actually Ghanaian. So go ahead, go watch that. I'll post it right after this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Before I go, let me also add, there's a reason why she took her statement back. Okay? Birds of a feather flock together. Jay-Z also said that, oh, he's distancing himself from Diddy just because they hung around. Basically, he's just trying to say that they were co-workers. They were nothing more than that. They were not friends. That is an absolute lie. There's evidence of you guys. There's millions of pictures, billions of pictures of you guys out there partying together, hanging out with each other personally. It's not just like, oh, you guys made music together. Y'all literally hung out, and birds of a feather truly do flock together. The things that Diddy did when he tried to basically silence everybody by blackmail, y'all think Jay-Z's not doing the same thing? Like I said, y'all are fooled by things that you see visually. Stop being fooled by the physical, right? Just because he has a wife and kids doesn't mean shit. You could still be an evil person and be a good husband or be a good father. Just because you're a good father doesn't make you a good person. Use context clues, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. Bye.